Hello everybody, I'm back in the shop to finish that chair that I started renovating or updating, whatever we're going to be calling it, flipping. The one that I started back in June, and then everything, things happened, life happened, shit hit the fan, but I'm back in the shop and I'm feeling like I can get something done today. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint the decorations on the back a different color, and then we'll move on to reupholstering the seat. I've never reupholstered anything before, so we're gonna learn together. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. So first things first, I'm going to tape off all the area around here so that I don't get spray paint on the rest of the chair. I'm going to be using, just plastic food wrap because I could not find, I thought I had a big roll of actual like painter's plastic and I couldn't find it, but I do know I have a shit ton of Costco plastic food wrap. So that should work just fine. So I'm gonna get started on taping off the back of this chair. I did wipe it down because it had been sitting out here for like a month and a half and had collected some dust. So I wiped it down a bit, and I'm just gonna get started. So the reason that I'm putting the tape in all of these places is because I want to get the paint as close to this bottom bar as possible without it leaking, and then without white being up in the painted part. So I'm just sort of masking off as well as possible, and hopefully this works. We'll see. Not sure if the paint will dry enough today for me to be able to like manipulate it around and attach the seat, but we'll see. So the next thing I'm gonna do is upholster the seat with some of the filling that I took from the futon that I took apart back a couple months ago. And then I'm going to cover it with some cool fabric that I picked up at Joann's. So for this project, I've selected a few things that I think I might need. One is multi-purpose spray adhesive, either a utility knife or I have a utility scissors laying around to cut the foam filling. And then of course, to attach the fabric to the chair, I've got a heavy duty electrical stapler. So I'm gonna get started on cutting out that the fabric to the shape of the seat, and then I guess we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so I grabbed the Sharpie because I think it'll be easier than just freehanding this. And I think I'm gonna start at this end just in case I mess up so that maybe I can salvage the other part of it. Let's do it this way. So the edges are right here, gives me a little clearance. I'm just gonna trace around. I think this is just gonna take a little patience and time. So now that it has been secured with adhesive and staples, I'm going to get rid of the bulk of the excess, and a lot of this will be able to fit underneath and inside the chair, so it doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, the whole thing isn't super perfect, but it's not bad, and it's just for me. If it was for someone else, I would have taken more time. This is the first time I've ever did any sort of upholstery work anywhere near this. So I'd have to say, just because I watched a couple YouTube videos, I did pretty well. It's not professional, but it's the chair I want. Exactly how I want it. Made of mostly upcycled material. So I'm going to put that in a wind column. You continue to remove all this excess. I've never seen anybody actually use that all-purpose spray, and that stuff is fucking great. Definitely gonna use that again. I have another chair that's a different style that I'll be finishing in the future. Hopefully when I get, you know, a little bit more work done on the lady cave. I had a guy come out today, and he's gonna provide me an estimate for running wiring from the house to the fuse panel in the garage, so then I can hook up the electrical outlets in here, and then get started on the finishing the sheetrock. And then once the sheetrock is up, then we start with the mudding and the taping, and then we move on to the painting, and then we move on to the flooring, and then we move on to a whole bunch of different projects in a completed space, and it's going to be limitless. I think it looks pretty decent. Now I'm going to attach it to the chair. So obviously the first thing we're gonna have to do is remove all the covering. So I just have to clean up some of the teal paint leaks, which are here and here. There's a little bit here and a little bit back here. So I'm just going to take one of my my artist painting brushes and touch those up, and then the chair will be done. And I'll show you what that looks like when it is fully complete. Thank you for watching my video today. Please like and subscribe and share and leave some comments in the comment section if you like what I did. If you have any suggestions for my next chair, leave a comment down there for that too. And have a great day.